Now, we walked from Auschwitz I to Auschwitz III. And we were the first ones. The Germans brought prefabricated barracks. We unload the prefabricated barracks and built what is called Auschwitz number 3. We, the Greek Jews from Salonic, those who remain, yes. So everything was against us. The language was against us. The Polish Jews did not believe that we are Jewish. How can be a Jew who does not speak the Jewish language? Meaning Yiddish, yes? And they never believed that. In the morning, there were many Jewish people who knew how to pray without books, by heart. They started to hear, those are also Jews, but they are different. Their physiognomy is different. The color is different. They are stronger than the other. And it took plenty of time until they recognized, I'm talking about the Jews before us there, they recognized that we are Jewish people. Now, most of the time, from the day I went with my two brothers, most of the time I was in Auschwitz III. And Auschwitz III, Buna Monowitz, is considered, after the war, is considered the best concentration camp. And since I was alone, and people, some of the Salonican Jews had pity on a young boy. And it happened that in 1945, we are the March of Death. But just before this, I was already a Muslim. And I was only a bond and the third number of the concentration camp, the commandant was the German SS, which was Schwarz, and then there was a Polish who worked together with the Germans. The second, number 2, and number 3 was a Jewish man from Czechoslovakia, and he was a professor. He knew German better than the Germans. And in one evening, he saw me that almost the next day or 2 days after, I'm choosing to go into not to the crematorium, first to the gas chambers. And we had the number in the jacket, shirt, and another number in the pants and a tattoo. He did not speak to me. I saw that he had a little booklet and he wrote. We went to work the next morning, and when I came back, they called my number. They called my number, and I did not do anything wrong. I did before, and I got 25 in my behind, but this time I did not do anything. They called my number, and one of the officers, the German officers, he spoke German. I did not understand anything. And finally he said, Kiche, meaning kitchen. And somebody came, and he came to me and says, tomorrow morning, tonight you sleep in your place, tomorrow morning you come to the kitchen. And your job is Kesselwascher, meaning you are the one who cleans up the pots. All the night I did not sleep. You know what it means to be in the kitchen? $1 billion is not worth a piece of bread. So they sent me to work. And I'm now in the kitchen. But there is another danger. All those gorillas, the Germans and the Polish, they just have to do like this and finished. But I was lucky. We had a boxer who was Jacques Corazon, and he got up and in half Yiddish and half Polish and half German, all the words he knew, he says, my family, familia, no one of you is going to touch him. And so I was in the kitchen, and I started to be a human again, yes? And then we start the March of Death. I stole a sack of cement, paper, and I took the upper part and I put this on my inside. If this was a normal time, then I can be shot because it's sabotage. But everything is moving because there is no transportation for the Germans. The trucks and the airway, the railway, everything is taken by the Germans, and they are running away. They are running away. And in the same transport between Auschwitz I and II and III, the 18th of January 1945, high 18, we start to walk 60 kilometers. Outside, everything is white. It's snow. And there are many people who are already Muslims. They cannot walk. And if they cannot walk, they sit in the side of the street, of the road. And of course, the Germans will not accept it. And a German will come and shoot him. And this white, beautiful white area of the snow, it becomes red from innocent Jewish people who the only crime that they had was that they were born in a Jewish family, nothing else. By foot, we arrive in the border between Poland and Germany. And now we are going to get into Germany. And Eli and his father and many others, good friends of mine, they arrived in Buchenwald. Can you imagine that almost for a year and a half, Elie Wiesel was with his father? They were together. They were not displayed by luck. And here he comes to Buchenwald. The next day, he died.